Don't forget this one. That's the most important component. I will just put it aside for now. Hey everyone, this is Techos, and today I will bring you my playthrough of the game Grove, a 9-card solitaire game by Mark Tuck that I just received a little while ago that I backed on Kickstarter. So this is actually the continuation, so the sequel to the game Orchard. Don't mind the German packaging here. This is a game I have already played and reviewed on my channel, so this might be very interesting to you, so why don't you head over to my channel and check out the other 2 videos first, because then you already know how the game works, because Grove is pretty similar. It does have a second mode that is not present in Orchard, but otherwise, apart from that, except for just a few minor changes, it's pretty much the same, or at least a very, very similar game. And just like Orchard, we have like this really cool packaging here, right? You can just pull that out and it's like all packed neatly into the box. This is like really great packaging. Like, it's not any larger than it needs to be, but it's just large enough to house everything without having issues to put it in. It's really easy to get in and out, as you can see. And we can also easily get it back in again like this. So that is really cool. Alright, so just wanted to mention that because I will not do like an extra review just for the game. So I will probably not do a montage because the game is just set up too quickly, because you pretty much just dump all the dice here. You just take out the squirrel and the wheelbarrow, if I can do it. Give me a second. Don't forget this one. That's the most important component. I will just put it aside for now. And then we have like these 2 tokens here, and that's it. So the game is pretty much already set up. So let me just put the Grove here, like in the corner there. I always like to do that. And here we have like all the cards. What we do is just like in Orchard, we just shuffle all the cards. These are the backs. I will talk about those a little bit later. So let's just shuffle these like that. I think that should be okay for now. Let me just cut the deck. And then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Just put them, let me put them just up here, right besides the most important component. And the other ones you just put aside, so you can save them for like another game, for example. So just put them in here. And when you're done with this game, you can just pull them out and just play the next game, because these are exactly 18 cards. You need 9 to play the game, right? So, and the game is pretty straightforward now. So you just place 1 card in the middle. We can still rotate it later on. I will just put it like this. Well, I think in terms of space here, this is much better, but I can also rearrange or put up the camera if need be. And then you take 2 cards into your hand. And that is pretty much all. What we do now is we are trying to cover trees with the same color of trees. They always need to be the same color, right? So I would be able to cover it like this, for example, right? Because yellow and green, I can cover these. And then I count all the fruit, like 2 green fruit and 2 yellow fruit, and then I put the respective die on there. So like 2 here, and I said 2 yellow, right? Yeah, so 2 there. And then I can put another card later on that as well, and then I continue counting the fruit, and that is how it works. And from the 2, we can go up to a 3, to a 4, to a 5, then to a 6, and after the 6 we have the 10. And if we ever increase the a die with a 10 on it, we can put the wheelbarrow on it. We only have 1 of those, and that gives us then 15. I hope you can see it here, kind of. Yeah, and that is pretty much how the game functions. That's pretty much all. We can also put glades on trees. That is fine too. And that pretty much counts as nothing, right? So I can overlap a tree with a glade. If there's already a die on it, then I will just place the die on the glade. That is fine. And if not, then I just place no die, right? That is fine. And also I can actually cover a tree with a different color, right? Like this, for example, which would be stupid, but I could. Then I would remove any dies if there is a die on that spot, and then I'll put the squirrel there. And the squirrel actually gets negative points at the end of the game. I will talk about that when we score the game. And that is pretty much the entire game, right? It's really quick to play. It's really quick to set up and tear down. A really fun game. But the only thing is that it's very analysis and paralysis inducing, right? But that is one thing that is not as bad in the solo game. So we have these two cards, and now we can take a look. I already showed you this one would work. Even better would be this probably, right? I would sacrifice the 2 red fruit here, but I could put it like this because then we would have 3 trees that exactly overlap. That would be awesome. Alternatively, let's see if we can do anything here. Well, this would be great, but the trees up there don't fit. So I guess, well, we could also do it like this, right? I think I will do it like this. I'll show you why in a minute because, oh, that is really good. So I put it here because then I will get 4 red and 3 green, right? We always count like the fruit. So 3 green, 4 red, 3 green, and 4 red. That is pretty nice. Like 4 red at the beginning. That is nice. Like, yeah. And then we draw another card. But I think, unless this card is really nice, this card is not really nice, actually. No, it's not. This one is actually not good at all. Well, not at the moment. It could be good later on. But let me now take this card, and now let me put this on here. And you see now, right, the glade will cover that tree, and we will just put the die on here. So we still have that die. And then also we have 2 yellow, 2 green, and 2 yellow. So that is not too bad. So that's a 2 for all 3 of those. So we have 2 yellow, 2 green, and another 2 yellow, like this. So we're already getting some stuff done here, right? So there are 9 cards. We placed 3, so we still have 6 cards. So there's still a lot to do. I would really love to increase that more, and maybe these. Can we do it like, well, no, not like that. Not really. No, not really. Not with that card. Can we do anything here? I think I could do something with that card, right? But I forgot what it was. Wasn't there anything like with the green one here? I am not sure. I guess not. I thought there was something we could do. But I guess not. Oh, well, like this may. Well, yeah, that's actually not too bad. Because we could then increase the die to a 6. That one here. This one would be a 3, and this one would stay a 3. Maybe that's not too bad. I think that's a pretty good idea, right? So let me just put these here for now. So 1 more green. No, wait. 1 more yellow, and that's... Okay. So we have like 3 yellow now. We have 6 here, and that stays a 3. So I think that is pretty okay. So let's see. I'm pretty focused on that red one now, as you can see, because I really want that wheelbarrow. But so let's see. Is there anything we can do right now, right here? Well, yes, we could put that here, but then we would have a squirrel here. But still, I mean, we get 4 points here, 1 more there, 2 more there. That is pretty incredible. I think that would not be too bad. I think I will do it, even though we will, of course, have to place the squirrel, which will give us quite a few negative points. At the moment, it would be 3 negative points, but we get a lot more good ones for that. So that's fine. I will put it like this. So, let me see. So we have 4 here. We have, so we would have to increase the 6 now, which we will increase to then the basket of 10, right? That one will just stay, and then we get 4 yellow ones there. Okay, so 4 right here, and then the squirrel we have to put here because these are different colors, different color trees here, right? Like this. Okay, that is okay, I suppose. So here we could actually increase that more, and that one as well. That's not bad. Can we do anything else? We could also go here, but no, then we would have a different color there. That's not possible because we don't have the squirrel anymore that we can use for that. So with this card we could do this one here, which isn't too bad. Let's see if we can do anything here as well. No, no, not like that, not like that. No, there's nothing we can do with this card. Nothing good, at least. No, not that. So we will take this one. I will put that one here, right? So this one will be increased to a 3. This one will be increased to a 5. Oops. And this one will be increased further, which doesn't work because we don't have a higher die face here. But we do have the wheelbarrow now, which gives us 15 points, which is a lot. That is a lot of points. So now I can focus on other things. I would really like to do something here in that corner. So here we would need green and yellow. The red. Oh, that actually would also work quite well. Is there anything better? I don't see anything now. No, I will do that. That is cool. So we have that one will be then increased to a 5. This one will be increased to a 3, and then we will also get a red 3 up there. A red 3 up there. Also, by the way, just in case, I mean, it always goes differently. You see, we're already done almost with the game, but it's also possible that one of the die colors is just empty. Well, then you just can't place anymore, right? So let's say these are all gone, these are all placed, and then I place like the yellow here, for example. Then I can't put a die on there anymore because these are all gone, right? So you might have to manage your dice. I don't have a whole lot of dice this game, but in some games you actually can have quite a lot of dice. So that one wouldn't be too bad here, right? We 2 red, 4 green, and another 1 red. Is there anything else? We can also do that, because then we can increase that to a 6 or even higher than a 6. That wouldn't be too bad either. Also, I think I could have increased that wheelbarrow earlier, but that's okay, that's fine. This one, I think I like this one a lot more. So I will increase the 3 to a 4, the 3 here to a 5, there, and this one I would have increased to a 6 and then to a 7, but a 7 doesn't exist, so it will be increased to the 10 instead, like that. Okay, and we have our last card. Let's do something cool there, if possible. So let's see. Can we do anything there with the 4? No, we can't. We don't have green and yellow neighboring, so that will be tough. Well, we could. No, we can't. We could do that. That would give us. That would raise this one to a 10 and 2. I think that is. Oh no, we can't. There is a green tree there. We can't do that. Oh, that would be so great. Oh, that would be really great, but we can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, that would have been awesome. Okay, we can do this, which is pretty bad. Let's see what we can do here, actually, because I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think what I will do is actually put it up here, because that would be pretty good. Because we would have a 5 here. We would have a 4 on the green one here and a 3 on the yellow one. I think that's not all too bad. Give me a second. There we go. I think that is okay. We still have a lot of dice left, but we do have 110, a 15. So that could be worse, I suppose, right? I mean, yeah, it definitely could be. And now we will score all the points, right? I mean, that's now what we need to do. Scoring is pretty simple. What we do is we just count up all the die faces, like all the values. We will not score dice that would be on a glade, for example, like this, right? Because then that would mean the tree has fallen to the ground, the fruit has fallen to the ground, and we would not score that. Also, we score 1 negative point for the squirrel itself, and also for each orthogonally adjacent dice on trees. So this would give us -3 points. But now let's count up all the dice. I will have a counter someplace on screen again, probably now. And then we will count up everything. So we have 5, 9, 12. Let's start with that for now. So we have 12. Then we have another, that's 10, 15. So now we're at 27. Then we have 3, that is 18, 22, 27. So we're now at 52. I hope I'm not incorrect. And then we have to subtract 3 points for that squirrel, as I said, right? So we would be at 49, which is a decent score. So let me see if that is right. 5, 12, 17, 20, 30, 45, 50, 54, 51. Wait. So we actually somehow, I must have messed something up. I don't know where, but I messed something up. So we have 52, which is now a more decent score. It's definitely a better score. So because we have that scoring table here, it's probably a little bit too small. I might be able to blow it up on screen. How fruitful was your harvest? And just like an orchard, we have like a lot of really bad but beautiful puns. And we have 52 points. So we're at Fabulous, 50 to 54, which is not too bad, right? Like Sublime, or you simply the Zest, which is like the worst and best pun at the same time. I have never reached that so far, but Fabulous is not too bad. That's, I think, my best. I think that might be my best Grove game so far. I think, or one of my best Grove games. So yeah, that was my playthrough of Grove. I will do another playthrough of this game, and we will play through the recipe mode here. I think it's called Recipe Challenge, actually. Recipe Challenge, right? We will play a recipe challenge so I can show you how these work. They are similar, but they just add a few more things to the game. All right. If you're still watching, thank you so much for doing so. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I appreciate you sticking out to the very end. If this is the first time my videos you're watching, why don't you head over to my channel and watch the other videos. For example, Orchard, the review and or the playthrough would be a good start, but there are hundreds of other videos. There is bound to be something that you will enjoy. And you can also just show your appreciation by liking, commenting, even maybe subscribing if you like my content enough. And even if not, I appreciate you watching anyway. And you can also join my new Discord server. We're having a lot of fun over there, so you can also join there. I'd love to see you there. And apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. All right, take care everyone, and cheers.